All right, let's talk about grind. There's two things to keep in mind. It's going to be the size and the consistency of your grinds. So there's a good chance if you grind your own coffee that you either currently use or have used like a spice grinder in the past. And this might not be a great idea. The problem is you get a really inconsistent grind size. You end up with powder all the way to pretty big pieces still. Your fines are going to extract really quickly and probably over extract, and then your boulders are going to under extract. So there is a decision to be made. You could either get a burr grinder, which is going to be a little bit of investment, or if your roaster offers ground options and they have a nice commercial grinder, that might not be a bad choice, but you will lose some freshness by having it pre-ground. And that kind of brings us to grind size. So the size is going to depend on two factors. One, the style of brewer and the batch size that you are using. So for example, a full gallon batch brew is going to use a decently coarser grind than a half a gallon batch. The bigger the batch, usually the coarser the grind, the smaller the batch, the finer. And then also on your brewer type. If you're using something like a French press, you're going to use a coarser grind compared to something like a V60. If it's a percolation style brewer, the kind of rule I like to follow is the faster the flow rate, the finer the grind. And the slower the flow rate, the coarser the grind. So there's no one size fits all with this. You just kind of have to experiment around a little bit and see what gives you the best results. But these are good starting points and some tips to kind of get you on your way.